Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. How scripted is Discovery's Gold Rush? Gold Rush on Discovery obviously has some reenactment, as big mining deals don't happen in a few minutes. But how scripted is it? Fans who watch season 14 think that the players like Parker Schnabel become better at acting than in previous seasons. Produced by Raw TV, the same people as Alaskan Bush People, there's bound to be some scripted moments for the cameras. Gold Rush fans seem quite annoyed. Sometimes, with reality TV shows, it's the little things that irritate viewers. Some people think the show's too scripted. Meanwhile, others grouse about the new AI narration. Some viewers became so angry about it that they actually threatened to boycott the show. This season seems to be quite well filmed, and the stories seem believable. However, it becomes obvious that it's certainly not a documentary. While viewers expect some scripting, if it goes too far and looks fake, people get annoyed. Gold Rush Season 14 revealed that Parker Schnabel needed to find millions of dollars for a mining deal after the expiration of the Tony Beats lease. On virgin land, the test results might be good. However, sampling and metallurgical work take time. Clearly, at some stage, things played out before the cameras arrived. So, Discovery fans should accept that some reenactment takes place. Gold Rush storylines not authentic on Discovery. The storyline that the crew might be about to lose their jobs if they don't meet production demands might actually be real. Time is money, and money makes the wheels go round. However, on Reddit, an OP questioned the authenticity of how convenient cameras happen to be around. For instance, they don't believe that Tony didn't know his water license was amended when he came to talk to Minnie, with a convenient cameraman right there to see her tell him. Another instance of Gold Rush being scripted involved the probable fact that they knew of Kevin's decision to take a year off before they called him from the office. Another point raised was, although it's entirely possible Rick did have something stolen, the odds of someone seeing it happen or however they found out seems unlikely. So the poster added, "I just wish they could make the show totally unscripted." However, as rightly pointed out, that might be way too boring. All reality TV is scripted to a point. Gold Rush fans who responded in the community notes suggested that Parker Schnabel could have had millions of dollars sitting in the bank. However, that doesn't seem like a good business idea. Someone who works in litigating said if he's carrying millions in cash year to year, Parker desperately needs a tax lawyer. He's likely pissing money. Another argument as to why it is probably scripted and reenacted in some places is the amount of time it takes. There might be cameras located up on the mines to catch the odd moment of useful footage. But definitely, negotiations, contracts, and financing options would be boring, so some scripting seems sensible. When Gold Rush first aired on Discovery in 2010, it captivated viewers with a high-stakes mix of ambition, grit, and treasure hunting. A group of everyday Americans dared to take on the harsh Alaskan wilderness in search of gold, risking everything for a shot at striking it rich. The show's premise felt raw, genuine, and thrilling. But as the series grew into a staple of reality TV, one question persisted among fans: how much of Gold Rush is scripted? The allure of Gold Rush lies in its promise of authenticity. Watching rugged miners battle the elements and each other, while tackling malfunctioning equipment and navigating personal challenges, creates a powerful narrative that feels real and unscripted. But like any reality TV show, there's a balance between true-to-life events and the pressures of entertainment value. Let's dig into the elements that make viewers wonder whether the show is as organic as it appears. #### The reality in reality TV. Reality TV is a genre built on the tension between unscripted events and the need for a cohesive, engaging storyline. In its purest form, Gold Rush should showcase the highs and lows of mining operations with minimal interference from producers. But in practice, this approach would likely result in footage that's either too mundane or too chaotic to keep audiences hooked. The key to the show's success is finding the sweet spot between real-life drama and narrative structure. Producers inevitably face pressure to deliver a consistent arc, and mining for gold doesn't naturally produce a 3-act structure. Some seasons might yield plenty of gold, while others could be dry and uneventful. To maintain viewership, Producers need stories that resonate, whether it's a feud between crew members, a mechanical breakdown that jeopardizes the season, or an unexpected strike that saves the day. #### staged situations. The not-so-secret formula. Many reality shows rely on semi-scripted scenarios, and Gold Rush is no exception. While the miners' day-to-day activities are largely real, some scenes are staged or exaggerated to heighten drama. For example, viewers might see a tense argument between team members that feels a bit too convenient, or a last-minute equipment failure that pushes a mining operation to the brink of disaster. These moments often spark speculation among fans that the show's drama is enhanced or even entirely fabricated. Former crew members and insiders have sometimes confirmed these suspicions. In interviews and on social media, they've hinted that producers suggest certain actions or recreate moments that didn't quite happen as dramatically as portrayed. While this doesn't necessarily mean the miners are reading from a script, it does suggest that some storylines are constructed in the editing room rather than unfolding naturally in real time. #### The gold itself, genuine finds or TV magic. One of the most compelling aspects of Gold Rush is the thrill of discovering gold, but even this element of the show isn't immune to speculation. Fans have questioned whether the gold being unearthed is entirely legitimate. Could producers be salting the ground with gold to ensure the miners hit pay dirt just in time for a big season finale? While there's no concrete evidence to suggest this is a widespread practice, the idea has circulated enough to raise eyebrows. On the flip side, some of the most underwhelming seasons, where little to no gold is found, lend credibility to the show's authenticity. If the entire production were scripted, it's hard to imagine the producers letting the miners walk away empty-handed without at least fabricating some last-minute success. #### Conflict and confrontation, fact or fiction. Reality TV thrives on conflict, and Gold Rush is no different. From arguments between father and son to disputes among business partners, the show's interpersonal drama often takes center stage. But how much of this conflict is real? In the high-stress environment of gold mining, tempers naturally flare, but there's evidence to suggest that producers may stoke the flames to keep the cameras rolling. Interviews with cast members have revealed that while the core disputes are usually genuine, they're often escalated for the sake of good television. A minor disagreement might be blown out of proportion, with the producers encouraging miners to express their frustrations more dramatically than they normally would. In some cases, cast members have even hinted that they're asked to act out certain conflicts that never really existed in the first place. #### The power of editing. Even when events aren't outright staged, editing can significantly alter how a story is presented. In Gold Rush, the timeline of events is often adjusted to fit a more compelling narrative.